Hey everyone, appreciate you guys coming back as always. Let's go ahead and go through a toy haul that I picked up yesterday off Marketplace. So I was done with yard sales and I was thinking, this is kind of gonna be a slower weekend, but then I ended up seeing this great lot of toys just titled 80s and 90s toys. Big haul of them. So I reached out, ended up getting a hold of the person and went about an hour out of the way and picked them up, and I am very thankful that I did. Ended up having some really good conversations with them. Great people. Ended up telling them what I do. Shared the channel with them. So if they are watching, thank you again. I appreciate you guys, and I hope you like the content. So let's get into it, shall we? So as you can see in the title or on the thumbnail, you can maybe guess that Ghostbusters might be involved just a little bit in this. So the first thing that I saw was the firehouse, and I was very excited because I've wanted one of those for a little bit. I've had one before, ended up selling it at the show. Instant seller regret, seller remorse, and now I have another. So we'll see how long the ADHD can set and it can stay on the shelf. So, but anyways, a little history on Ghostbusters. They had different waves, as most toy lines do, and the first wave ended up having the four guys. So Ray Stantz, Winston, Zedmore, Egon, and Spangler. So had all of them, plus you had the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man and Slimer, which was actually considered just Green Ghost at that time. So they also came out with a plush for the Green Ghost and for the Stay Puft, as well as a Ghost Zapper, which was actually just a projector that was in the shape of like the Ghost Zapper gun, and with the proton packs, and the kids could project the image of the ghost or the Stay Puft or whoever it was on the wall or whatever. So those were the first items that were released in Wave 1 back in Christmas time of 1986, and then the first advertisement was actually done by Toys R Us in January of 1987. So with Wave 2, they started to come out with some more ghosts. So that's the first thing that I have here is one of the ghosts. So this ghost here is called H2 Ghost, and it actually separates into two different ghosts. A lot of the times you'll see it to where they actually are separated. You can see there is some damage. So a lot of the times, kids would pick at it, or honestly, kids would chew these things quite a bit, just like on Masters of the Universe or Ninja Turtles, the weapons that were a little thinner. It's like, it was, I don't know, most of the Motu Masters of the Universe weapons, like He-Man's sword, they're always chewed on. So I don't know what was up with that. So, but honestly, looks really good. Great paint on it, a little wear on the teeth, but really cool to find. So H2 Ghost was one of the ghosts that they released. Then another item that they had in the second wave, which was around the Christmas time of 1987, was the Ecto-1. So the Ecto-1, as we have right here, is missing one of the doors on my side and the back door here. It does have the chair with the guns, and it actually does have the seatbelt fully intact, which is really cool. So this one will be nice to be able to put back together, find some spare parts. Overall, the structure of it is in really good condition. So clean it up a little bit, and it'll be a nice display piece with the firehouse, which we will get to in a little bit. So after the Ecto-1, they actually had the Ghost Popper. So the Ghost Popper isn't the proton pack with the attached gun to it. It is this little thing here, which was like a Nerf weapon almost. It had this pump action thing, and it had these little pieces of foam, Nerf style, that you would stick in the front, and then you would just shoot it. Just
Ghostbusters! Each sold separately.
Proton pack ready. Ghost Popper loaded. You scared? Never. You first. PKE meter reads a class 3 ghost. It's Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Rooster. Oh no, another one. Green Ghost. Stop him. We ain't afraid of them. Ghost.
Proton pack and Ghost Popper gun. Each sold separately. The Real Ghostbusters. New from Kenner.
So Wave 3 is where we actually have some of our bigger, more iconic items to me in it. So we have our Proton Pack, which this did have stickers. I know they do have replacement stickers that you can get, but I think I'm just going to kind of reattach these, reseal these to it. And then, yeah. So this had the gun to it right here, which actually does have part of the foam piece that would go with it. It does have a little bit that is broken off it, and it had a hose like this, similar to the hose that is on the ghost trap that we'll look at later, but it would attach from here to this, I believe, right up here up top. So it is missing that, but overall, really nice piece to have, you know, with this collection that I ended up getting. So the next thing is the firehouse. So let's grab that really quick. This thing is awesome. So you can see it does have all the pieces to it. It has the ladder to where this, you would end up getting it all the way up to the top, and then you put a guy on it and they would just swirl all the way down. So they have these little pegs at the bottom, and I swear there's no way that those guys are not flying off of this. So it has the ghost chamber, it has the sign, it has all the railings and everything. So awesome piece to have. Super excited that it is in this. And this is the number one thing that I saw in the picture that I was like, I have to have that. So well worth the drive. The Ghost Proton Pack actually has the PKE meter with it. So that's cool to have. I did not have one of those. But then with Wave 3, it also started to come out with some more of the ghosts. So I actually have some of each little mini ghost packs that they would have bundled together. So one of them were the trap ghosts, to where you would, you know, have it snap at you. And then there were Gooper ghosts, which actually came with some slime, to where you could open them up and you would put the slime in it.
It's the Real Ghostbusters Firehouse playset.
Megman, our firehouse is haunted. No way. Oh no, I've been gooped. Ghosts at the stadium.
The Real Ghostbusters, each sold separately, assembly required.
One also that I do have a part of. And then they had these shooter ones, to where you would put a ghost in this and then shoot it. Now I have to find that. So all three of these are pretty cool that they were all in this. So super excited to have those. Now, let's see. I think that's about it for the Ghostbusters. There are some other little ghosts and other pieces here and there that I'll go over to at the end when I kind of pan over all of the individual action figures that were in this and all the PVC figures and stuff like that. So really cool. Very excited to have all of these. I just remembered I have the Ghost Trap. So the Ghost Trap right here. Okay, cool thing about this is it had like a air pressure to where it would pump the air through this and the air would push up the trap doors. A lot of the times these don't work, but you can see right there, this works very well. Does have a handle that did break off, but it looks like there's a screw in here to where I should be able to find a replacement, which is awesome. And then they actually had these little glow-in-the-dark ghosts that would come with it, and it is still here. So I don't know if there's a variation of different ones. I feel like I saw that the one that came with this was yellow, but the one that I have is red. So there might have been like different releases later on to where they changed up the mold on what kind of plastic they put in it. So the one that I have is red. So really awesome to have to kind of close out our little tour of all of the Ghostbusters. So let's go ahead and take a look next at some of the other stuff that was in this collection that I picked up. So the next item that I have here is from the Weebles line. If you guys don't remember Weebles, Weebles wobble, but they won't fall down. Okay, I believe that's how it goes. Let's go ahead and input the little slogan, the little jingle right here. So what I have is the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Weeble set. So in the box, it is not complete, but it has a lot of the pieces in there.
Club that's made for you and me. M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E.
Now you can have a Mickey Mouse Clubhouse in your own home. You can put on your own show.
I got the lights. Here's the camera. Where's Mickey?
Who's the leader of the club that's made for you and me?
Where's Mickey, Pluto? There's Mickey. Hooray!
The Mickey Mouse Clubhouse comes with Mickey Mouse, Pluto, and 2 Musketeers. Some assembly required. New from Romper Room.
And the cool thing about it is I already have this clubhouse. Okay, there's a little candy dispenser in there too. So with the clubhouse, it had a lot of pieces. It had 4 Weebles in it, which were Mickey, Pluto, and 2 of the like clubhouse kids, and had a lot of the other accessories to it. And I have another one that I picked up from Time Bob, my local toy shop, which I did feature in a video a couple earlier, so definitely go ahead and check that out. I'll have a link to that video at the end of this. But with the 2 of them, I should be able to have enough to complete at least one of them, and having the box is absolutely amazing, so super excited to have that. So as I'm driving out there, the person that I was talking with who sold these, which I'm very thankful for that, they said that they had some 1984 Transformers bed sheets, and I said, yes, please. So I have those right here, so super cool. Yeah. But I honestly, looking at these, without unfolding these completely, I almost feel like these are curtains, which would be amazing because I actually do need some like cartoon themed curtains for my room. And it does have a fitted sheet as well. But they also said that they had a Ninja Turtle game. And I have a lot of Ninja Turtle stuff, and I'm thinking, okay, board game, I have a few variations. I have the video games, but I would gladly take them anyways. But this is what they had, and I was just beyond myself. This is the Ninja Turtle shooting gallery, and I have never seen one of these in person. It's really cool. You have these metal or steel balls in this, and it literally rolls up into this, and then you shoot the guys in there just like a shooting gallery game, and it works still. Really cool. Great graphic on the side here, as you can see. And I'm going to go ahead and show you a clip from the Meta Glasses that shows it working, and then we'll go ahead and get into all the other little action figures that were in this and kind of close it up. So we'll see you here in a sec. So as you can see, it has to tilt forward. There are legs for it. I just haven't put them in there. But you just aim, and you just shoot. Oh, I got 2. But yeah, take a look at that. Home of the Nice Slice. Look at the back there. You got their little menu, so that's pretty awesome. But yeah, that's it. It's working. Hope you guys appreciate seeing this. It's pretty cool. And let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the stuff, shall we? So here is the first part of all the other Ghostbusters stuff that you did not see. So they have some of the 2020 re-releases of the guys. You have Spangler, Ray Stantz, Zedmore, Winston, and then you have Venkman. So they all have their proton packs. Some of them are under the Ecto one here, but those were some of the re-releases. Still pretty cool. Here's some of the Fright guys. I think these were like wave 3. They started to come out with them. They definitely have been well loved. So you have the Ecto 3 here, and part of it. So that'll be fun to try to piece together. You can see the original proton packs actually have their beams still intact. These things get very, very brittle. So the fact that, and they bend so easy. So the fact that these are not broken off is really cool. And then another one of the ghosts from the trap, some other random pieces, and this is another one of those poppers. So it's just a different one that they released back 1989, and you put the little foam piece in here, and then just the pressure will pop it out. So pretty cool. This here is actually really awesome. It is a candy dispenser. So you'd have the candy in here, and I've never seen this before, so it's actually really neat. So it says it is 1986 for the copyright stamp. So super cool. So that's got to stay in the collection right there. So, all right, here is all of the Ghostbusters stuff that we did not cover. And over here is the popper that I shot. I actually did find it. There's all of this. These are all just different accessories for Ninja Turtles. There's some He-Man in there. There's Thundercats right there. There's just all sorts. There's Micro Machines up there. Lots and lots and lots of goodies to where I'm really, really excited to be able to look through this. So super cool stuff. So let's go ahead and take a look at the next stuff. All right, guys, so here's some of the other fun stuff that was in there, so we'll kind of go through and take a look. So starting over here on the right side, you got Barney, and then you have Wilma and Betty from the Flintstones. These were in 1989, so those are pretty cool. You have the Penguin PVC figure. I haven't seen this one before. So most of these PVC figures were done by Applause. You have Panther's saddle. Hordak actually does have his front and back of his shield and his cape. I just didn't pull him out. Berenstain Bears stuff. The grandma off of Disney's Dinosaurs. One of the most probably traumatic, and poorly done endings to any series. That was wow. Anyways, so we have some Rainbow Bright PVCs. You got Starlight, and this is Glee Sprite right here. Pretty cool to have. Okay, Starlight died. Baloo, you got one of these. I think this is McDonald's from back in the day. Was in one of the McDonald's Happy Meals. But then these were some of the cereal promotion items from Disney Afternoon. All Dogs Go to Heaven, got a couple of Charlie PVCs. And then, I'm just knocking stuff over. Then all the wrestlers from the Hasbro got a little overexcited with some of the markers, so I should be able to get this off. If not a big deal. I do have some extras. The cool thing is, though, is that in this, I had Boss Man's stick, I had the 2x4, and I had the clippers for him. So that's pretty cool. I'm actually this weekend going to go and see and do a meet and greet at the SummerCon in Puyallup with Ted DiBiase. So I'm actually going to bring my wrestling buddy of his and see about getting that autograph. So that's super cool. Bushwhackers. I remember seeing the Bushwhackers with my brother and with my dad back in, I think it was 1989 when they came here. So I remember watching those guys. That was super cool. Jake the Snake, one of my favorites. I have his autograph on the Wrestling Buddies as well. And then you have a couple of, again, Applause Gremlins PVCs, which is cool. And then these guys, I absolutely loved these when they came out in the McDonald's Happy Meals. So super excited. This is the first one that I've actually come across. So I know there was a Bugs Bunny one, a Porky Pig one, Daffy Duck, and I can't remember what the other one was, but and I think there was 4 of them. So I have to get all 4 of them. So this is the first step. So super cool. You have the Shirt Tails car with Pammy in there, the panda. So this was from Ertl in 1981. So pretty cool right there. That'll stay in the collection. Well, there you have it. I appreciate you guys coming along and seeing kind of the process. Now, it's on to sorting. It's on to cleaning. It's on to pricing. It's about to put everything together and just have fun with it. So it's all a part of the process, and I absolutely love doing it. But there's one more thing I want to talk about. I ended up getting some vinyl stickers for the channel that has our logo on it, and I want to give you guys opportunities to be able to get them. So I got them right here. I got 100 of them, and all you have to do is comment on videos. That's it. We're getting a couple comments here and there. I appreciate those that are commenting. I try to reply to every single one, but I'm going to take all the names. I'm going to pick a random video at a random time, and I'm going to write all the names down. I'm going to have my daughter select a name out of a hat, and that person I will reach out to. If you're local, I'll get it to you. I'll just deliver it to you because I'm sure I'm going to run into you at some point. And if you are not, I will contact you, get your address, and we will send this to you. So I want to go ahead and give you a chance to be able to get these for free. So get to liking, get to commenting, hit that subscribe button, check out the other videos. You don't have to just do it on this video. You can do any of them. So we'll see you guys next time. Appreciate you. Take care.